So in today's class, we will be doing tenses. Okay. What is the meaning of tense? Can anyone tell me? What is the meaning of tense? It is a form of verb which shows the time of an action. Okay. It is a form of verb which shows the time of action and its degree of completion. Okay. It shows the time of an action and its degree of completion. What do you mean by this now? That means tenses. It's a form of a verb. Is, are, was, were, to be, do, did, these all. And then it shows the time of an action. What time the action is being done. Now, then, later, or it's already done. So, to categorize all those, we have present, we have past, and we have future. The action which is already done, we say it as past tense. The action which we are doing now, we say it is present. And the action which will be done later on, that is in future. That is not yet done. So that we call it as future tense. That means a tense, it is a form of a verb which shows the time of an action. Okay, this is important. Time, past, present, future. Time of an action and the degree of completion. Whether the action is completed or whether the action is going on or whether the action is going to be completed. Understood? So what is the meaning of tense now? Tenses are the form of verb which shows the time of an action and its degree of completion. Is it understood what is the meaning of tense now? Clear? Yes, everybody? Okay, let us proceed now. Whatever doubts you have, children, the last 10 minutes will be given to you to solve your doubts. So don't ask any questions in between when I'm explaining the class. Okay? Please concentrate on the explanation. The first one we take as simple present tense. The first tense we go for simple present tense. Okay. The next we go for simple past tense. The next we go for simple future tense. So here we have divided this into three. The first one, simple present, simple past, simple future. Then we have again some bifurcations done here that we are going to learn later. Okay, so let us see what is the meaning of simple present tense and how you identify the sentence whether it is in simple present, simple past or simple future. Here the action done is at the present time. Okay, the action is done at the present time. At present, whatever action you do. Here, the action is already done in the past. Action is already done in past. And here, it will be done in future. That is action will be done in future. Got it? So, how to identify the sentence whether it is in simple present or simple past or simple future? You need to see the sentence and the verb form. Got it? And then identify whether the action is done in present or it is done in past or in future. For example, sit. Here, sat. And here, will sit. One thing you need to remember, when you are changing the verb form in in future tense, that time we use the word will or shall plus the present form of verb. We don't use the past form of verb. We don't say will sat. Do we say that? No. If you say go, for example, go, present, went, past. We write will go. We don't write will went. This is wrong. Okay. So whenever we frame a sentence, we say I will go to the market in the evening. You don't say I will went. That is wrong. So we use will or shall plus the present form of verb. Will go, will sit, will read, will write, will sleep. So whichever forms, present forms of verbs are there, the same we use it in the future tense. Only thing we need to add will or shall. Remember that, children. Always it's the same. Understood? Now, there are again three types of sentences in the simple present tense. We have affirmative sentence, we have negative sentence, and we have interrogative. This we have already learned in our previous class. Types of sentences. Did we learn? Yes. Affirmative sentences are positive sentence, just a plain statement which is made. Negative sentence will give you negative in the sentence. For example, no, never, don't. These words will be there in the sentence. And interrogative sentence will have a question mark. It will be a question form. So for every tense, that is simple present tense or a simple past tense or a simple future tense, we have again three categories. Affirmative sentence, that is a positive sentence, a simple statement. For example, if I write, I sit on the floor. This is a simple sentence which is made. Okay, this is called as an affirmative sentence. If you have one more sentence here, I don't sit on the floor. So that word don't tells you that this is a negative sentence. Got it? And if I ask, do you sit on the floor? So that gives us a question mark there. It is again a interrogative sentence which gives you a question form. Got it? So in each tense, it is further divided into all three types of sentences. Three forms. Affirmative, negative and interrogative. Okay, so affirmative sentences, we have a subject in that plus the first form of verb. This is the first form of verb. And then according to the sentences, we add s or es. For example, here it is given sit. If I write he sits, so we add s here. If I write only sit, I sit. You don't say I sits down. I sit down. He sits down. She sits down. They sit down. So it depends on the singular and the plural form of the sentence. In the negative sentence, we have do not, does not, plus the verb form, first verb form. Here it is first verb form, sit. Okay. And then again interrogative, we have again do or does. Do you? Does. Okay. Do you, suppose here, do I sit down, or if it is, for example, do I work, do we work, or do you work? Okay, so accordingly you need to change the question form of the sentence by using do or does. Or you can say did he come to school? No, he didn't come to school. So it gives you a positive as well as the negative as well as the interrogative kind of sentences when we are talking. Now let us move further. We will see about first part, that is simple present tense. Present tense. Okay. In that present tense, first one we have simple present tense. Second we have present continuous tense. What do you mean of continuous tense, children? What does this word tell you, continuous? What does it mean? It means that the action is going on and on. The action is going on continuously. That time we say as present continuous tense. For example, if I write here, I write on the book. Here this is the verb, write. The same sentence, if you have to write it in the present continuous tense. So the verb which is here, it's going to change by adding what? ing form. So it becomes I am writing on the book. That means the action which is done here, it's continuous. Still writing. It's not been stopped. So what did we do now? We have taken the verb. That is write. Plus we have added what? ing. Here, writing. And then we have completed the sentence. So whenever we add an ing form to the verb form or to the verb, we get present or past or future, whatever it is, continuous tense. Continuous means the action is been going on and on continuously. Take another example. Richa cooks well. Okay. Richa cooks well. Now, why did I put S here? Why did not I put Richa cook well? Because when we write about a single person, we have to add S to the verb. Understood? When you are singular, when you are talking about only one person, anyone, he, she, it, or a specific name if you take, that time we add S to the verb. Take another example. Sam swims good. You don't, if I write here, Sam swim good. Is the sentence correct? No, it is wrong. Sam swims good. So every verb, when you add an S to that, we say that this is a single form of verb. Okay, but when we do it for the plural, for example, they swim good or well. Here you don't say they swims well. No, they swim well. He swims well. Richa cooks well. Richa and Reena cook well, because two people again, plural. Okay, so Richa and Reena cook well. So here we do not add s here because these are plural. Only when it is singular we add s to the verb. Here we have two people. They, commonly we call as they, a pronoun. They cook well. Got it? Teacher teaches in the class. Teacher teaches, es. But the same sentence if you write teachers, because plural again, more than one teacher. Teachers teach well. That time you don't say teachers teaches well. No, teachers teach well. Teachers teacher teaches well. So please keep it in mind. These are very important things which you need to keep it in mind, especially when you are having your writing section, when you write stories or article. You make a lot of mistake when you write. So these are the basic things which you have to keep in mind. Okay. Now we have seen about simple present and present continuous tense. Now let us move further. Present perfect tense. So the third one, what we are going to learn is present perfect. Now what is the meaning of perfect? Present perfect. Yes. What is the meaning of present perfect? What are the words we add for present perfect? We use has or have form. Got it? What do we use? We use has or have. Then the third form of verb for the affirmative sentence. Negative form, again interrogative form. So every tenses, as I told you, we have affirmative, we have negative and interrogative also. So present perfect tense, we use has or have. For example, she has a pet at home. She has, here see, what we have used here? She has a pet at home. When do we use have? When it is plural. She is singular. Single person, only one. She has a pet at home. If it is plural, they. What we use? They have. They have pets at home. Have. So when do we use has and when do we use have? Has, we use it for a single person. Okay. He, she, it. She has, he has, it has. It has a tail. He has a beautiful watch. She has a lovely dress. But when you say for the first person, that is I. Okay. When you call it for the first person I, we don't use has. We use have. I have. Do you say I has? I has a book or I has a dress? No. We say I have. I have a awesome garden. Okay, I have. And again, they have. We have. Understood? So, the first person, I, will go with have. Second person, he, she, it, will go with has. Singular person. And again, plural, they, we, will go with have. Because they are plural, more than one. Understood? So, we use has and have when we are learning about present perfect tense. When we identify the sentences. So, if it is given, identify the sentence which is given, whether it is simple present, present continuous or present perfect tense. So how you are going to identify? When you have the words such as has and have in the sentence, Immediately you need to come to know that those are present perfect tense. If it is a verb which is ending with ing, okay, and the first form of verb that is or are, that time it is present continuous tense. Is cooking, are playing, are reading, is sitting, is sleeping. So such kind of words will go into present continuous, and simple present without any word with ing. I sit, I read, you go, she read, she writes. So such words will come under present tense. So is it clear? Simple present, present continuous and present perfect. Any difficulty in this? Yes? Shall we move on? Shall we go further? Any difficulty, children? Are you all following it? Yes or no? Any doubts? Okay. So the fourth one we are going to see is three tenses we have already seen in present tense. The fourth one is present perfect continuous. So present perfect continuous. This is the fourth one now. Present perfect continuous. We have learned present continuous, we have learned present perfect, and now combination of both present perfect continuous. That means what words will you use here? We are going to use has, have plus ing form of verb. Because it is continuous, right? So we are going to use has, have, and again ing form of verb. For example, I'll give you one sentence. Okay. He has been working very hard. So this is a sentence now. So here you come across which word here? Has been working. So this is called as present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous because a verb ending with ing, working. So has been working. He has been working very hard. Okay. One more shall I give you? Children have been learning since morning. Here I have used has because this is a single person, singular, he. Here I have used have been learning because children, it is plural. Got it? Many children. You cannot say children has. So children have been learning. Again, see this. This part you see. Learn plus ing, learning, continuous. Have been, present perfect. So present perfect continuous. Got it? Children have been learning since morning. So you know now how to identify the tenses and which words to be used if you have to change. Don't present your screen. Who is presenting? Vishwanath. Okay, so if sentences are given and if you are told to change the sentence, so you have to be able to change. If it is given in a simple present tense, for example, children learn in the school. The same sentence you have to change into present continuous. Now we will see one sentence how you can change in all the forms. For example, Raj climbs the mountain. In which tense this is? Can anyone tell me which tense? Raj climbs the mountain. Which tense is this? Come on. I want the answer. Neve. Raj climbs the mountain. It is in which form? Simple present. Very good. So this is simple present. Now we are going to change this into present continuous tense. How you are going to change? You have to take this verb plus you have to add ing form to that. So Raj is climbing the mountain. Okay. So this is present continuous tense. Simple present is Raj climbs the mountain. Raj is climbing the mountain. He is climbing. Is tells us about the present. Is an are. If it is was, then the action is already done. That is past. So here it is. So Raj is climbing the mountain. The same thing we will change into present perfect tense. So how you are going to write? Raj has climbed the mountain. Okay, here we have made use of the past tense of the verb. Raj has climbed the mountain. This is called as present perfect tense. Got it? Next, this is present perfect tense. How are you going to change to present perfect continuous tense now? Raj has been climbing the mountain. So this becomes present perfect continuous tense. Has been climbing, has climbed. Clear everybody? See the difference. One sentence, but we have run it into all four parts. Simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. So four types. Raj climbs the mountain. Climb, simple present. Raj is climbing. Continuous, present continuous. Raj has climbed. Present perfect. And Raj has been climbing. Perfect continuous. So, like that, if any sentence is given to you, you have to have that identification. You need to have the correct knowledge of identifying the sentences and then change according to what is being told to you. Change to simple present, change to present perfect, change to present continuous. So, which words to use, where all changes you have to make, you need to keep it in mind. Clear till here? Yes? Any difficulty? Any difficulty in these all four types of tenses? If you have any difficulty, please let me know. So next part we will be doing it simple present tense. Today we have completed with only simple present, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Next we will go for past tense. So all past tense, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. So that we are going to do in the next class. If you have the book, please go through the examples there and I will be sending you a small exercise to be done. Okay, so please see that you do it in your English notebook. Behind pages you can utilize. Is it clear? You need to solve the homework, click it, make an attachment and send it in the app. Since and for what? Perfect continuous. We will see that later.